Oh, shit. Yes, I apologize for all of the technical issues that I've been experiencing this evening. Like I said, I'm going to charge it to Mercury in retrograde. It is the last day. Well, actually, tomorrow's the last day of it. So that messes with electronics and causes technical difficulties and stuff. So that's what we're gonna blame this on. Okay. All right. So basically, I'm Natalie. I'm the host of Why Fathers Matter. This is our second Why Fathers Matter live radio crossover show. Um, this is actually crossover number two because last week was the first one. Let me tell you a little bit about Why Fathers Matter. Our mission with Why Fathers Matter is to give recognition to the fathers that are active in their child's or their children's lives. I mean, real fathers, you know, the ones that are doing stuff with their kids, being a part of their kids' lives, teaching their kids, not sperm donors, none of those things. So, also a big part of Why Fathers Matter, on top of that, is restoration of our communities, restoration of our villages, and restoration of relationships between men and women. Excuse me. Relationships between men and women, and also restoring families. That's what the ultimate goal here is, to restore the family, because a lot of times, in most cases right now, you don't see families. You'll see a single mother with her kids or a single father with her kids. It's very rare that you see a man, woman, and child. And even people that have kids, you even have people that is men and women with a child, but because the parents have to work so much and there's a lot of stuff going on, they never have that family time. So it's important that we restore that. That's really important, because a solid foundation in a home leads to solid kids. Okay, and at the end of the day, anything on Why Fathers Matter is about, preparing a positive future for the children, for the kids, because they are our future. And if they're misguided, how are we going to have a future? It's not going to happen. Okay, so that's basically what Why Fathers Matter is about. Last week was our first crossover show, and last week we discussed the definition of why fathers matter. We also discussed the importance of rebuilding our communities. We also discussed the importance of villages. A lot of people, we're all from different eras and stuff, but when I grew up, we had villages. When I grew up, I had a community. We all knew each other, the neighbors knew each other, we all looked out for each other in the villages. The elders sat there and watched over the kids. We didn't have cameras. We policed our own neighborhoods. And now that is totally different. A lot of times, another parent can't say nothing to another person's child without them wanting to fight them or ending up being in a negative way. And it's our job to look out for each other. So we need to restore that. We need to get that back. We also talked about the importance of restoration of the relationships between men and women. Now, men and women are the foundations of the home. The man is the king, the woman is the queen, the man's supposed to be the head. So it's really important for a woman to sit there and, not even just a woman, it's real important for men and women to get along. One of the main things I stressed on the last show that we had was men and women taking the time to get to understand each other and know each other, not just on a surface level. When I say the surface level, I mean not just physically how they look or what their favorite color is or what their zodiac sign is or what their favorite food is, but really getting deep inside of that person and knowing that person to the core, to the soul. I used an example on a radio show we had on Tuesday. I can't go buy a house, okay, and just look at how it looks without checking out the foundation of the house. Checking out the foundation of the house is just as important as every other thing pertaining to the house. So, that's how we got to dig into relationships. We really need to take time out to get to know the people that we are in relationships with. Dig deep. You want to know everything about the person that you're dealing with, every single thing possible. You don't want to leave a stone unturned. If you sit and you look at the news, a lot of people are jumping into relationships with people and not knowing who they are. And look at the outcome of these situations. You got women that's lonely getting with men that they really don't know, that's abusing their children, either murdering their children while they're at work. And, it's just so much stuff going on that is really important that we get to know get to know one another, get to know each other on that level. Okay, so we talked about that. That was restoration of relationships between men and women. Then we talked about the importance of family. Okay, because my ultimate goal is to have that family, that solid family structure back. Whereas a man, a woman, and a child working together collectively to build something for the future. It used to be like that, maybe like in I guess the 50s, 60s, 70s, even in the early 80s. Somewhere it kind of like faded off, especially in my communities, because now you have a lot of single parents. Me, I'm a single parent. I'm a single parent of 4 children. The difference is I love my job. I love my kids. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to do it all over again, I would do it the same way that I did it with the men that are, not here in my life today or whatever, because I ended up with a bunch of wonderful kids, and I think that's something you're not really able to, I can't change that, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's why I go hard for what I do, because I understand every spectrum of this equation. I know why fathers matter. So in my case, like I said, I'm a single mother of 4 children, but I have 3 sons. My oldest is a girl. You know what I'm saying? So I can raise her to be everything that she's supposed to be. She does need a male role model in her life, though. That's extremely important. Excuse me for 1 second. Hello? Yes, hello? Yes? Hello? Yes, hello? Hold on. Hello? Yes, hello? Is anybody there? Well, I don't know who it is. They call from a restricted number, so I really don't even answer restricted phone calls, but it could have been important, but they didn't say anything, so, or I couldn't hear them, rather. We were just saying hello to each other. So, okay, next. All right, so basically, like I was saying, I have 3 sons. Now, when it comes down to my boys, I'll mention it probably on every single show that we have, so it's going to be repetitive. I can raise them to be respectful, successful. I can raise them to be the ideal man, what I think the ideal of a man is, but I can't raise them to be a man because I'm not a man, I'm a woman. So there's things that I will not be able to teach them. I can raise them to go out there in society and survive, yes. They need a balance, though. They need the balance with the man and the woman. So it's extremely important that I give that to them. What I do now, like I said, I'm a single mom. I make sure they have strong male role models in their life right now. So it's not like I just have kids and they're not getting what they're supposed to have. I have kids and, excuse me for a minute. This is my co-host calling. Hello? Hey, what's good with you? Hello? Yeah. I sent you the link. Okay, so check your excuse me for 1 minute. I know we're live. I'll be back in a second, okay? Okay, I'm about to